In this free training video, I'll be showing you how I structure my reels to go viral, generate hundreds of thousands of views, and attract clients who pay me high-ticket prices for my services without me using any salesy or forced marketing tactics, really. For context, my videos consistently hit between 100 and 500,000 views, and it's all because of one simple 5-step formula I use. Because of this formula, I have been able to go viral many times. And every time my videos do flow with the algorithm, I get a flood of inbounded messages from qualified prospects who want to work with me. And by using this exact same 5-step formula checklist every single time, it's possible to prime your videos to go viral on Instagram. Let's get into it. So, contrary to popular belief, having a heavily edited and fancy video does not affect whether or not it will go viral. What makes you go viral is if you actually provide massive value in your video. It has to be a disgusting amount of value, to the point where people would say, wow, I can't believe he gave this away for free. What happens when you provide real value that targets a specific ideal client avatar and not to the masses, basically hitting everyone, is you're able to significantly boost your watch time, which means Instagram's algorithm will automatically perceive your content as desirable for the platform and promote it so people spend more time on the app. And in theory, that makes perfect sense, right? So now the question is, how do we provide so much value to a target audience to the point where we're booking up to 10 calls per day on a single ad? Well, we refer to something I call the viral framework checklist. It's a simple 5-element checklist for generating viral ads that book calls with my ideal clients. And it starts with first identifying your target audience. First, we have to get very clear on who we're speaking to. And it depends on your niche and expertise. Depending on that, it will vary. But what it could be, such as entrepreneurs trying to find time to put on muscle while managing their business. It could be single moms who are looking for a minimal time commitment business opportunity to generate some extra cash to raise their family. Or it could be trying to help men in their 30s who work long hours find a fulfilling relationship. Another one of my clients is stay-home moms that is looking to lose 10 kilos and get their dream body because of a customized workout program that they can do in the comfort of their own home because they're raising a kid right now. And whatever it is, you have to appeal to a specific demographic so you have a base level of authority. And I have to emphasize that you can't be a generalist where you do everything for everyone. You have to be a specialist, and you do not want to try to appeal to everybody. You would think making content that appeals to many people would yield more sales and more success, but yeah, it simply doesn't. And if you were to make content and appeal to the masses, you wouldn't be able to solve anybody's problem because your advice would have to be watered down to the point where it could be applicable to everybody. And by definition, that would make it shitty and just generic advice. So you probably heard this saying, the riches are in the niches. And it's absolutely true. The more they will trust you with their hard-earned money to solve their other problems. Simple as that. So find your target audience to speak to in all of your videos and really hone in on your messaging to be able to speak their language. Second point, or the second element on your checklist, is going to be having your video focus on one big and new idea. Most coaches on Instagram are full-time copycats of each other. They all edit their videos in the same way. They use the same hooks. They imitate and repeat the same information as everybody else in their industry, like the other person. And there's no personal touch and innovation to their content. And therefore, there's no brand authority. You have to lead by unapologetic authenticity. And you can stand out easily if you post something that is not only new, but also big. And a good exercise I recommend you do to train your content muscle, so to speak, is to take a look at what other coaches in your niche are posting. Like really dive into all of their videos and their content and see how they start their videos. See how they, see what the ideas they're exploring and the value they're providing. But then on the other hand, if you actually share new and valuable insights, which you will inevitably get as a result from working with different clients, without expecting anything in return, you will stand out from the crowd pretty easily. And this is the thing, like when you stand out, your reputation will flourish and people will attract you. You're probably wondering, if that's true, like why don't more coaches and business owners in general think this way? Well, it's because they can't see the tangible benefits of giving anything away without expecting a direct benefit from it. Making content with the intention to give doesn't generate sales immediately, but over time, you will see that it will massively affect your personal brand reputation and income as well, to a level you would never have dreamed of. I had a video talking about what a freedom lifestyle business is, and it's almost at 100,000 views now. And that's because I talk about the concept of starting a business that not only generates a lot of money, but also doesn't require a lot of time via systems. And that's relatively new and big as well. So no one else in my niche was talking about working less in your business and making more time doing the stuff you love outside of your business. Most coaches I come across is grinding away, doing like massive amounts of outreach to acquire more clients, and they're struggling to manage their time on fulfillment. And then I come in and shatter your beliefs on that, it's actually possible to hit like big heights, whether that's like 5 figures or 6 figures, even making like in the long term, making like $50,000 to $100,000 a month while still only working 15 to 20 hour work weeks. Like that's completely possible. And that's a mindset shift or belief shift that I'm shattering for some people. You want to center your content around providing value that your target audience hasn't been exposed to before, and watch your views take off. And that brings me to number 3 on the checklist. Your most successful videos with the highest watch times will be the ones that get archived. They get saved, right? And revisited multiple times by your viewers. Mindset and belief shift advice tend to get saved and being appreciated the most because people are constantly looking for new mental models that kind of supports and bring them closer to the life they desire. For example, my "What kind of business do you want?" video got over 100,000 views because it challenged my audience's belief on one key element that, they should actually look deep into before starting a business. Every video you post in some shape or form should be shattering and realigning your target audience's belief towards your mental models. And this is how you build a strong community following where people attract to you based on your similar values and beliefs. And this is also why motivational videos on YouTube always attract a lot of attention. Like people aren't just looking to get a, big dopamine hit from having a powerful voice yell at them through the screen, but they're looking for new insights and perspective that will kind of hit them differently and will motivate them to really taking action. And we can apply these principles to our own content by presenting mindset shifts that are directly extracting from our experiences and not being like this generic work harder, optimize your sleep and diet, etc. advice. You're not going to stand out by repeating the advice that's been preached in multiple times in every corner of the internet. However, having your own unique belief systems and presenting those to your audience while also following the rest of the elements on this checklist will set you up to attract more views and maximize your watch times. The 4th element is to simply ask them a question, which kind of facilitates curiosity to make them want to find the answer through thinking about or by watching through your video. Curiosity is extremely important for views. If your videos don't spark interest, your viewers will tune you out instantly. And a good way to keep them engaged and watching your videos until the end is to encourage them to think, basically, by asking a thought-provoking question. For example, can your business model support the life you want to live? Is your business built around your life and not the other way around? And are you building a business that as it gets bigger, life gets better? Or have you built a business that you hate? You want to get them thinking instead of mindlessly watching your content. And you will not only have a lot of views, but high-quality engagement as well, which makes a big difference for something to go viral. Now we go on to the 5th and final element. And you want to pay someone basically to edit your videos with your personal brand touch onto it. And I know I said fancy videos doesn't really make your videos go viral, but on the other hand, it's like a poorly produced video will 1000% hurt it. It does not have to be fancy with the edits and everything, but make sure it's clean and it's like looking kind of professional by having timely cuts, smooth transitions, and maybe some special effects here and there to amplify your messaging. And more than anything, I think, make it uniquely yours in the way that it stands out with your brand touch or like your brand personality. Whether that's your brand colors, like the graphics, symbols, or any other look and feel kind of elements that help the viewers distinguish your video from others. Like you want people to go and look at the video and go like, well, this video is kind of like Chris style, or this video is kind of that person's style. Like it's coming across because you've been putting in some thought to it. And if you want inspiration, like take a look at all of my content on Instagram. Like there is a clear editing style and theme in all of my videos these days that is like uniquely thought out or curated, and it sets me apart from every other coach in my niche at the moment. If you made it to the end of this training, then congratulations. Like you now have a very strong foundation for creating content that will resonate with your target audience and is positioned correctly to generate, a lot more views so you can book more calls and close that high ticket client. And if you're looking to speed up the time it takes to scale your coaching business business and you want to avoid painful mistakes that I have most definitely made in my journey when I was just starting out, then I would recommend you to fill out the form below and book a call to see if you would be a good fit for one-on-one coaching with me. If we decide to work together, my team and I will plug and play our paid social funnel system into your business and another 5 to 15K per month within a 6-month period of working with us. You'll get a full roadmap in the form of a school community with in-depth course modules and course material, and of course a private one-on-one coaching with me, which includes several calls along the way. Additional things we would help you with is finding your target audience, creating that no-brainer offer that will really help you stand out in the market with a unique value proposition to help you attract clients and, to make them really want to work with you. Besides that, content systems that have generated hundreds of thousands of views, helped us book dozens of calls while still staying authentic and, at the same time building a personal brand for the long-term foreseeable future. We will teach you how to nurture relationships with your followers and your qualified leads and turning them into high-ticket clients. And then last but not least, weekly one-on-one coaching calls where we'll go over challenges you're facing in your business in this very moment, whatever is the most urgent for you right now to overcome, and to overcome them as quickly as possible so you can progress and really move forward with your coaching business. And overall, we'll lay out a game plan for the upcoming weeks and the upcoming months that you can keep on executing as fast as you possibly can, and then take your coaching business to the next level and scale it to the levels that you want it to be at. So if you're following me, in addition to my content, I'll be sending out a few emails a week to your inbox with actionable advice and lessons I have learned throughout my 10 years of online business experience. And I recommend you read these emails as well, as they will be as value-packed as I can possibly make them. And I promise you they will help you get closer to your goals much quicker. So that's all from me for now. I hope you enjoyed the free training, and take care, and I'll talk to you soon in another video.